Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Rob Rivera with Who's on First, and we just got here to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What we doing here? Roberto Clemente Day. And guess who we found? We got Nelson. Y'all guys remember Nelson. He got more Roberto Clemente stuff than Roberto Clemente. And there's his brother, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny. So we're gonna exit out of here. We're gonna be to the stadium. We're gonna do a couple of shows. It's all about Roberto Clemente. 21, the great one, whatever you want to call him. It's all about the man, the myth, the legend. We're at the spot, the little Airbnb I rented, and got a beautiful scene of downtown Pittsburgh. It's beautiful. I can see the Roberto Clemente Bridge from here, from where we're at. And tomorrow we're gonna see a lot more stuff. We're gonna go for a tour, and you're coming along with us. We got the game Saturday, the museum, a lot of stuff coming up. So remember, subscribe, like, hit that bell. Tomorrow is on Roberto Clemente. Hey everybody, guess what I'm doing? I'm on my way to PNC Park. As you can see, I got my jersey on. I got my Pittsburgh Pirates hat on.
21.
Roberto Clemente Day. And guess who gets to come along? You? Let's go. Anthony Warhol Bridge. There's the Allegheny River. This is the Anthony Warhol Bridge. Please don't litter. That's the other bridge. There it is. That's Roberto Clemente Bridge. On that side there. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's get excited.
There's the gate.
So, we're here at PNC to see the Pittsburgh Pirates, to see Roberto Clemente Day,
21.
to see, well, I know you came to see me, so let's cut that out. We're gonna go get a tour of the field. You're coming with me. Don't say you're not, because you're all. All right, let's go. What is this, Bully What? Max, what is
Bully
it?
Max, it's a local food company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that where you play at?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were the sponsors for Pup Nights.
Okay.
For the Pirates, and the season's winding down, so we're just getting all our stuff. But
All right.
yeah, check them out if you have dogs. They're for all breeds.
I can't see anything on the screen. Oh, my glasses are tinting it. I'm like an idiot. Idiot. So here we are, PNC Park. This is Willie Stargell, Big Papa. Clemente's is down there. We're gonna go take a look at that. All right, let's go. Here's the Roberto Clemente Bridge, which looks like right now it's under construction. The Allegheny River. When they hit one out of right field here out of the ballpark, take one for the drink. This is the clubhouse place. Where you going? Molly, huh? Jesus. Got the 21 jackets here, 21 shirts. white Vera.
Ali.
If you look at these things here, if you look there, see if I can line it up right. Maybe that's a little bit better. There it is. There's the 3000. And the Clemente silhouette back there. It's amazing how they set this up. It's a great idea. Here we are at the statue of Roberto Clemente. Kind of choked up. It's kind of something I never thought I'd be doing. To finally meet a legend, somewhat. One of my idols growing up as a baseball player. One of the greatest men in baseball in Puerto Rico. Represented the Puerto Rican people, the Latin community. Just not Puerto Ricans. All Latin America. He worried about the people that are struggling, the people that are out there doing day-to-day jobs that most people don't want to do. These are the people that he wanted to be their champion. He wanted to be their voice, and he showed it. Not only did he make it through a language barrier, he made it through a color barrier. It's a double fold. So, here he is. So look what we got. We got Nelson again. This guy following me all the time, man. This guy. Here's right field. The other day I was watching on TV, Miss Reynolds made a hell of a catch right over there. Look at that view. Trey, I'm really jealous. This is I'm sure this is a view outside your office window. I wish I had this view. But this is the field. This is the park. And as you can see, they're cleaning up right field right now with the Clemente wall there with the 21. They're getting the fields ready. They're getting their fields ready for today's Roberto Clemente Day. All right, how you doing?
Good. How
What's your name? Where you from?
Felipe Hernandez from New Jersey.
From New Jersey.
Yeah.
And you're here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Roberto Clemente Day.
But I see you got a Yankee hat on. You're a Pittsburgh Pirate guy.
No, I just gonna enjoy the game and make memories.
Okay. So what do you feel about Roberto Clemente? I mean, that's what brought you here.
Yeah, but brought me here just from, I'm obviously Spanish, so
Right.
Just to share the heritage and bring my niece over here and just share the experience of baseball with her.
All right. All right. Well, thanks for being on.
All right, thank you.
Here we go. We got the gang over here.
Orlando.
Oh my goodness.
Get our shoes, bro.
Roberto, oh, they got the shoes.
Get our shoes on there, man.
Got the shoes. This is the Roberto Clemente group on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Is that what's all right? So you guys are here for what? Roberto Clemente Day, I guess?
I think it's Roberto Clemente Day.
Yeah, the 50th.
I mean, did you guys get to the statue?
Of course.
Oh man,
Last night.
I gotta tell you, that statue, I got a little emotional. It was like meeting.
Was that your first time seeing it?
Yeah, it's like meeting a hero. You know what I mean? So it's amazing.
Beautiful ballpark.
This is one of 5 ballparks the Pirates have called home over the years. They've been in this ballpark since 2001, which makes it easy to count that this is the 23rd year they've been playing. Where's everybody from?
Jersey.
Jersey, okay. Okay.
Florida.
New York.
New York, Carolina.
Very
Toronto,
We're gonna have a good spread of people. I grew up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've lived in Pittsburgh since 1990 and had the pleasure to see many Pirates games both here and at Three Rivers Stadium. Sadly, I never saw a Pirates game at Forbes Field. They left there in 1970. So there's been 5 ballparks the Pirates have played in over the years. I'll do just a quick rundown of all those. The first one was Recreation Park, and out of the 5 ballparks, by the way, 4 of them have been within walking distance of where we are. Recreation Park was over by where Acrisure Stadium is now, and up the hill a little bit. They played there for a couple years, then moved to Exposition Park, which was also near Acrisure Stadium, but closer to the river, and they played there until 1909. And the thing about Exposition Park was they wanted to be closer to the river, and they really got a little too close because the outfield would flood anytime there was rain. And there was actually a rule at Exposition Park that as long as the water did not go above the outfielder's ankles, we would go ahead and play ball. So they played there until the middle of the 1909 season. July 1909, they moved to Forbes Field. That's the only one that is not within reasonable walking distance of where we are now. It was adjacent to the University of Pittsburgh campus in a section of Pittsburgh called Oakland, and it's really only maybe 3 miles from where we are in that direction. The Pirates played at Forbes Field from July 1909 until July of 1970, when they moved to Three Rivers Stadium. And when this ballpark was built, the Pirates tried to come up with some ways to honor Forbes Field because it is so fondly recalled by many Pirates fans, especially people in my age group who grew up around here, because they had many opportunities, and some of the Pirates' most exciting moments took place at Forbes Field. One of the ways they honor it is, the lanyards are kind of black with gold, because black and gold are the Pirates' colors, and you see a lot of this blue color here, and you might ask, why so much blue? And the answer is Forbes Field. The seats at Forbes Field were this color, a lot of the structure was this color. If you went to a paint store around here and found somebody who was above a certain age and say, I would like Forbes Field blue, that's not an official color in anybody's book, but if they've been around long enough, they would have an idea what you're talking about.
Right, they put beer on it.
The actual original wall, they never tore it down, but the home run, Mazeroski hit, went right over this wall here. And Yogi Berra was running like this. Anyway, we lost.
457. Bill Mazeroski hit the shot to win the 1960 World Series over this wall. And we're going to try to find home plate. It's somewhere going that way. You're probably sitting there going, why are we in the building? And I'll tell you why. Right over here, that is the home plate of the original Forbes Field. It's in this building here. It's in the ground, and it's amazing. We were just at the wall where Bill Mazeroski hit his home run to beat the Yankees for the 1960 World Series, and this is where he hit it from. Obviously, you can't see the wall from here, and also Babe Ruth hit 3 home runs from here. It's amazing it's even still here, and we're able to come in and take a look.
Back in the day, that's what the home plates looked like, and then when they got that bad, they would dig them out of the ground and put a new one in.
When we get up to our next stop on the tour, you'll be able to see a picture of one of the lighting standards in Forbes Field and just compare them to the ones here. One difference is that in Forbes Field, they would have been throughout the outfield as well. There would have been a couple there, but when they were building this ballpark, they said we want to have it oriented so we have a nice view of the city. We don't want to obstruct the view with the lighting standards. And of course, we had to ask Major League Baseball for permission, and they said, you need to get the experts involved, have them do studies, and make sure that if you put the lighting standards where you want, there will be enough light on the field so that people in the stands can see everything that's going on during a night game, and that the TV cameras can pick up. They did the studies, the engineers said, yeah, this will work. And Major League Baseball said, yes, you may. Keep your view of the city. And when you get up to, when we're up on the club level later, and you look out there, it really is a spectacular view of the city. And you'll have an opportunity to take selfies or group pictures up there. And I strongly recommend you do that.
We're going into the secret layer.
This is the service tunnel level. I'm doing a tour this afternoon, and they don't get to come in the service tunnel level because too close to the game is too busy. That's why, if anybody out there, if you take a morning tour, don't take a three-day tour. Being because the ball is thrown at you at a speed of up to 100 miles an hour, maybe a little faster. You don't have a lot of time to figure out what's going on and what you need to do. So you need to practice a lot so it's in your sense memory that you know without even thinking of it as a reflex. When a ball comes at me this way, this is what I need to do. You can't reason it out, so you need to practice a whole lot. When we were upstairs in the club level, we talked about the Pittsburgh Pirates who won the batting championships. Over there is a poster that presents the same information in a different way. But you can see, in particular, the guy who just amazes me, Hannes Wagner, who you can see 8 out of 12 years, 1900 to 1911, won that. In between, Ginger Beaumont won in 1902. Ginger Beaumont has also the distinction, you don't get to see some of the most interesting stuff. This is where a lot of the business of the ballpark takes place. All sorts of stories for premiums and things.
He's one of the guys that influenced me. Tony Pena. He's one of the guys that influenced me to be a catcher.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, we got some Pirates fans here. What's your name? Where you from?
Well, my name is Trevor. That's Talon. We're from Chicago.
You're from Chicago. All right.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
We just decided to take a visit here. We hear this is a beautiful ballpark, and so we've always wanted to visit.
Okay. You got tickets for tonight's game?
We just bought them, yeah.
All right. All right. So, I mean, what brought you here today? Was it Roberto Clemente Day? Was it just to see the Pittsburgh Pirates?
Well, we just heard that it's Roberto Clemente Day, which is really cool. And in Chicago, in Chicago they have Roberto Clemente High School, and I happen to be a high school teacher in Chicago as well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. Taylor, all right. Who's your favorite baseball player?
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout. Okay. I think he's going to be traded. They're talking about. What do you think?
Is he actually?
Yeah, they're talking about it. Where would you want him to go? What team? What team would you?
Cubs or the Sox, probably.
All right. I got to tell everybody, Matt is the best.
That's
right.
Don't
forget it.
So we got Matt here, and he's one of the tour guys over here. Who's giving out all our stuff here.
That's right.
I mean, so how long you been working here?
Part-time, 10 years, giving tours of the ballpark. I started in 2013 when the Pirates made the playoffs for the first time in 20 years. And we made the playoffs 2013, 14, and 15. Down, a couple down years, but happy to be back.
You always been a Pirates fan?
Yeah. I grew up in Ohio. You're either Cleveland or Pittsburgh, and I've always been diehard Pittsburgh.
All right. So, I mean, what's amazing things have you seen since you've been working here?
Yeah, the changes in the ballpark is obviously a beautiful place, but we've done some minor renovations over the years. I'd recommend checking out our outfield area. You don't get to see that on the tour really, but if you're coming to the game, our Miller Lite bar and other standing room areas that weren't here 20 years ago. So
good stuff
like that's changed. But the city's beautiful, the ballpark's beautiful. Work, yeah.
Come on down and meet Matt.
Yep.
All right. That's the bench. And remember what I tell you guys about unwritten rules. Work in the press, need credentials. No scouts sitting unless inclement weather. Nice oil painting. Bill Kozarowski there. Oh, okay. All the paperwork. National League Professional Baseball Declaration. Certificate of membership.
There will be broadcasts done in other languages because not all of the players are English speaking, and the people back home will sometimes get play-by-play of the games. And then at the very end is the control center for all of the electronics in the field, the big video board, all the electronic displays along the side, entertainment. All of that is controlled from the rooms down at the very end above where it says World Series champions. It is so uncomfortably warm in here.
What would you like feel after seeing all these other guys, you know, and like the different from the 1,000 other candidates that realized it, so I was a small filter here for you. Now that was
So we're on the tour and guess who came to visit us? Trey Rose. Came to say hi, pushed me along down the hallway. Get out of here, Rob. Yesterday is September 14th, even though it wasn't Roberto Clemente Day. Well, the day is a day of service for you guys, as far as employees. I mean, tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so today we're getting together all across different parts of Pittsburgh, but today specifically I was helping fill care packages for troops overseas. We had tons of players and staff come as well as employees and different people from the Pirates. So we get to be there with the Clemente family and get to mingle with his grandkids and his children and so on. So pretty cool to be able to give back to the community in a way that I'm sure Roberto would have done daily. But it's pretty cool that we get to take some time off from work and do it on each day each year.
We had an interesting story with this gentleman here. He's a neighbor of who was that? No, who was Luis Clemente in Puerto Rico. He was a neighbor. He said across the street.
Oh yeah?
Yes, he'll be around. Yeah. All right. We're gonna keep on with the tour. Let's go. All right. You go.
To still honor him quietly. And one of them is, and you remember that big oil painting we saw of Bill Mazeroski up at the back, and you saw his uniform number was number 9. Look at the floor, there's a bunch of 9s incorporated into the floor. So that's one way to honor him. Another way is the tables you're seated at. You may notice there's 9 of them arranged there. They try and keep that arrangement all the time. Way we honor past Pirates in this area is you'll see a bunch of replica bats and balls lining the sides of this place. Earlier I was talking about the history of the different ballparks that Pirates have played in, and I kind of dropped off after Forbes Field. Because I forgot what I was talking about, believe it or not. So they played at Forbes Field until 1970. In July of 1970, they moved to Three Rivers Stadium. So the Pirates have played in 7 World Series, including the very first one. I think that was in 1909. And that was against the Boston Americans. That very first one, they didn't even call it the World Series, because they didn't know yet. That was a 9-game series. Pirates have played in 7. They've won 5 of them. Everyone that they've won has gone to 7 games. And from 1950s through 1970s, and one of his fans made this blazer for him that had patches with various of the phrases he was known to use during broadcasts, including "There's a bug loose on the rug," which I'm guessing meant somebody had committed an error, or there was a ball going around. By a gnat's eyelash, they just got it. Bloop and a blast was his word. It's something he would say at the end of the game. If the Pirates were behind by 2 runs, you need a bloop, which would be a single, and a blast, a home run, to get an RBI for the single and the second run to get you to a tie. Bloop and a blast was one of his phrases. And we had him all the way was something he said at the end of the game when the Pirates won. Even if they had been behind for the whole game, he would say, we had him all the way. If you ever happen to come by one, call your broker, call your lawyer. The most recent ones that have been sold at auction have sold for multiple millions of dollars. That is a replica. It's not a real baseball card, so don't steal it. It's not a real baseball card. It's made out of jelly beans. A Pirates fan from outside of Philadelphia. His name was Alex Halbert, and he was 11 years old. Okay, ready? So look at that. You can see where home plate is. You can see where the river is. I don't think I could hit a ball a quarter of the way.
They're prepping the field for PNC, but notice in right field there's a 21 there, little darkened area there, because it's Roberto Clemente Day. Reynolds, Rodriguez.
The Kentucky bluegrass is used because the root structure is very robust.
So we have been to the press box, we've been to the lounges, we've been to the World Series suite. We're here in the dugout at field level, and I could touch this dirt right here, right in front of us. So this has been an amazing tour. We're going back out, and we're going to be at the game tonight for the Roberto Clemente Day.
What does the dirt smell like?
Windex. Let's see, what does it smell like? It smells like victory. Oh my goodness.
You don't get to see this too long.
It's never been established that the bat Sammy, and Sammy chose to deny that he knows this. I don't know how it got there. There's never been any concrete allegation made that the bat that was used for this hit was corked. So that record stands the longest inside the park home.
See him, brother?
94 saves, bro.
God, he's over. He's over there?
Right to go. What the hell is he doing?
We're at Minio's Pizza House. We're in Squirrel Hill, 2128 Murray Avenue, and we're gonna try the pizza. We got Sicilian, we got some slices. Cheesy, real cheese. You know, the thickness on it. That's real cheese there. I give him an A. A, I like it. Cheesy. There's my review. There it is. Come check them out. Enjoy it. Love it. I like it. This was the lineup.
Here's the catcher. Oh my God.
So now this is the actual game. As you can see, this place is packed. We're having a good time. We got Yankee fans, we got Pirate fans, we got little fans, we got tall fans. We're having a good time. So we're gonna head to our seats, wait for the first pitch, and let's see the ceremony. So far?
It's great.
Good evening and welcome to PNC Park. Tonight, Major League Baseball presents the New York Yankees and your Pittsburgh Pirates.
So we're here at the game. We're having a good time. Special surprise. Hunter Wendelstadt's at second base. Better hit me up, Hunter.
Roberto, Clemente.
We surmised in Slider backed up on box 3 and 1. For Oviedo, he has thrown more balls than strikes. Cole is not far behind at 22 balls and 29 strikes. 3-1 coming. And a strike. Fastball off the plate away on 3-2.
Yeah, there's a loose strike zone.
Balls up and in.
Thank you, Manny. I got to interview him now. I was down there playing baseball. Bob, I got to interview you now, man. That's what an interview. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What am I supposed to say?
My name is Bill Franciscus. I played catch with Roberto with Three River Stadium. Bill Franciscus. Look at that. My buddy did that as an oil painting in the Clemente Museum over here.
Oh, okay. All right. I got my shoes and my action figures at the museum.
Do you really?
He got a pair of shoes at the museum.
Yeah, those are badass right there.
Thank you, man.
I'm loving it.
So you play catch with Clemente?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man. And this is what you brought your Clemente Day today.
And I've known Manny since 72.
My bad.
So I'm gonna call you guys. I got your number. I appreciate it.
All right.
You guys got a whole lot more stuff than me.
Roberto Clemente Day. It's still a great day. The Bucks did not win. The Pirates, they lost to the Yankees, 7-4. A little bit of an era thing going on at the end, but it's okay. The purpose behind this is to recognize the service that he's done, the service that has been inspired by Roberto Clemente, and to respect that, and to treat one another better. Remember, he's a people's champion. If you have an opportunity to change something and you don't, you're wasting your time on earth. Alright guys, well, over and out. Game's over. And tomorrow, we're heading to the museum. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a blast. There's a lot more video coming. And remember, as we say here on Who's On First, keep swinging. Keep swinging.
If you like the show, please do me a favor. Subscribe. Right? You see it? It's right there. Subscribe, share, like, and don't forget, put that bell on. It'll ding you when I put something else on, all right?